and welcome. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a shadow work reading for my series Shooting in the Dark here on YouTube. Essentially what I'm kind of picking up on energy-wise is there's like this sense of being okay if things do and being okay if things don't. And what I was hearing was sitting with the pain, okay? So I feel like, this is where, it may be kind of uncomfortable to do something like that. But I feel like this is about you, healing and getting comfortable on your own sort of energy, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into it now. Please Holy Spirit for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What shadow work message do you have for Scorpio? Please Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is Scorpio needing to hear right now in regard to their shadow work? Regarding shadow work, please Holy Spirit for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright. Shadow work message for Scorpio, please Holy Spirit. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message is Scorpio needing to hear currently. Alright, so family and tribe, number 20. Alright, immediately what I'm feeling like is a sense of wholeness here, okay? On the bottom is number 23, patience. Alright, and while number 15. Alright, so yeah, I feel like this may be, some sense of kind of being on your own here, and needing to have patience maybe about your situation, okay? I feel like, maybe this family and tribe, it could be kind of the opposite of that. Maybe you're kind of like out on your own right now, or you're kind of needing to be out on your own right now, and having patience, okay? So let's see, maybe you're needing to have patience about something coming in for you, okay? Maybe you are on your own and you don't want to be, so maybe there's some codependency here. Let me see, let me get one more for Scorpio, please Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Help from above, number 27, okay? So the angels are with you, you're being guided here, okay? You're being protected as well, I feel like. Patience again is on the bottom, inner child, and temptation, okay? So, let's see. I feel like you're kind of needing to trust in the process with this help from above as well, okay? It could be that you're also letting people influence you here, okay? And you're needing to believe. Alright, you're needing to believe. I feel like you're kind of needing to allow yourself to be free here, to be more open here. Alright, so let me go ahead and get the other deck. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please Holy Spirit. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you may care too much what other people, have to say or what other people think. So you may be kind of doubting yourself on something or doubting something for yourself. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please Holy Spirit. Shadow message being heard by Scorpio. one more. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. That may be that energy of like being okay if it does or if it doesn't. Just kind of being more carefree, right? With the patience and the inner child here on the bottom. Ooh. Okay, hiding your true self is here, okay? So there's some suppression of some kind, okay? And I feel like it could be, you know, the influence of some other people around you that you're fearing, perhaps, okay? Being more open and truthful. Naked before the stars is on the bottom, okay? Number 18, so 14 and 18. Let's get one more here, please, Holy Spirit. What else here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. Alright, so Queen of My World, number 24. And Fragmentation, number 27 is on the bottom. Okay, so for some, I feel like this may be about feeling as if you've lost yourself here, okay? And I feel like this is about kind of bringing, you know, rediscovering that, getting yourself back here, okay? You know, you may have felt like you had to kind of be a different person here. You see there's two people in this card hiding your true self, and it's like, so one is a facade and one is the real you. And so maybe in the process of pretending here, it's almost like you've, you know, essentially like kind of lost, you know, who you genuinely are, okay? And so this is about getting that back for yourself, I feel like, okay? You know, and I feel like, you know, with that naked before the stars energy and this fragmentation, I feel like, you know, there may be some sort of like anger or resentment that you've built up underneath because you're having to, you know, you've been having to hide, you know, who it is that you are, what it is that you want, okay? And so, you know, it's like you're kind of been putting yourself, you know, for the sake of others, okay? You've been putting yourself aside, I'm sorry. Alright, so let us get into some clarification. Alright, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, shadow work message. Let's clarify family and tribe here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify family and tribe for Scorpio's shadow work message. Please, Holy Spirit. Alright, so I'm feeling like some of you may not be happy in a, you know, situation that you're in currently. So I don't know if this family and tribe might be influencing like where you're at, what you're doing type of thing, but that's what it's seeming like. That's what I'm feeling. Alright, clarify family and tribe for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify family and tribe for Scorpio, shadow work message. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Why is family and tribe here for Scorpio? Clarify family and tribe for Scorpio, shadow work. Okay, yeah, so you have Knight of Swords and you have the Hierophant. Okay, so I sort of feel like maybe Five of Wands is on the bottom. So yeah, I definitely feel like, you know, you may be at odds with some other people here, some other individuals, okay? I feel like, ooh, okay, so with the Fool card, I'm almost feeling maybe you got yourself into a situation that you don't really care to have yourself in. You could also be feeling like, you know, these other people, these other influences are keeping you from maybe this new start that you want to take for yourself, okay? You may feel, you know, blocked from being able to take that leap of faith because of other people involved. You may be in a commitment here and feeling like, you know, trapped in it almost, in a sense. It's like you want to get away from something maybe here, but maybe you're afraid of the I'm here, you know, it could be consequences, it could be, you know, other people's reactions, if you do, you know, kind of put it into a situation that maybe you have found yourself, you know, committed to here. That's sort of what I'm sensing off of this immediately, okay, Scorpio. So I'm feeling like, you know, there is a need for you to kind of release this, you know, worry over, you know, other people's reactions, other people's thoughts and opinions and things like that. Like, you know, you're needing to kind of put yourself first here, I feel like, okay, and do what ultimately is best for you, okay, what's true to, you know, for you here, true to yourself. Let's clarify, yeah. So death card here. Okay, so there's a rebirth, there's a transformation, a transitional period. I feel like that is coming up here for you, okay? And I feel like what I'm immediately getting off of this is like the door is opening up for you here, okay? And you're kind of needing to, you know, move, you know, you're going to have to walk through this door for yourself here, okay? You could be fighting doing this, but I feel like ultimately you're going to have no choice, in a sense. I mean, not without consequences from the universe, you know, like, I mean, not necessarily consequences, but I mean, you know, it's like closing out a cycle to begin something better for yourself. Four of Swords is on the bottom. Okay, so here's resting and recovering here. Alright, I feel like this is about you, you know, finding and coming into a place of emotional contentment here for yourself. You have Nine of Cups here. And I feel like maybe at the moment you're not feeling very content within your situation, okay? And so I feel like, you know, this is like you putting an end to something that you're not happy with, that's not satisfying you on an emotional level here, and you moving towards something that is going to make you feel happier. This is you, you know, maybe even, you know, not just walking through that door, you know, to something on the other side, but also closing a door. I feel like this is you closing a door on something. But you have to make that choice for yourself. I mean, there's consequences to everything we do in life. You know, it's just there's good consequences and then there's not so good consequences. So I feel like you resisting, you know, this change for yourself, this transitional period for yourself, I feel like it just does you more harm than it does good. Alright, yeah. So there's the Ten of Cups, yeah. Alright, so there's your wish fulfillment, there's your happiness. Alright, but it is literally a matter of you putting an end to something here. I feel like it's a commitment of some sort. And, you know, not worrying about, you know, these other people that might be influencing the situation or trying to sway you one way or the other. This is about you being true to yourself here and standing in that truth and living that truth. Alright, King of Pentacles is on the bottom here. Alright, so I feel like, you know, that's being very sure of yourself. It's being very, you know, doing things very orderly and, you know, from a very well-balanced place. But it's definitely going after your abundance here, your happiness. What's gonna, you know, make you happy in the long term. Clarify hiding your true self for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message. Clarify hiding your true self for Scorpio. Alright, so Six of Cups. And Ten of Wands. So on the bottom here. So something is, you know, weighing heavily on you. I feel like it definitely could be a connection here, a commitment that you're in, perhaps with another person. But I feel like, you know, with the Six of Cups, it's like, I feel like you're kind of holding on to something here. You're clinging on to it, but it's at the expense of yourself, okay? It's at the expense of who you truly are here. And so it's causing you, you know, this immense amount of weight. You feel a lot of weight carrying this around. And there's a need for you to put those 10 wands down so that you can, you know, elevate yourself and live, you know, authentically here. This is you living authentically, but you're not doing that right now. And I feel like it's due to other people involved. Alright, clarify hiding your true self one more time for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit, clarify. Thank you. Yeah, Ten of Wands, there it is. Okay, so setting those, you know, setting those wands down, not allowing yourself to feel burdened and weighed down by, you know, perhaps, you know, other people's opinions, or, you know, whoever this is over here with this family and tribe energy and that Hierophant, okay? I feel like this is definitely about you needing to stand in your truth here and do things, you know, confidently from a place of authenticity. Alright? So Knight of Cups and Eight of Swords is on the bottom, right? And Page of Wands. I feel like this is you moving on, you moving forward, you releasing yourself from some form of self-restriction here. Clarify Queen of My World. That's what this Queen of My World is about. It's like, you know, you kind of set your own standards. You kind of create your own reality. And, you know, your limitations. It's all a matter of you here, okay? Let's clarify Queen of My World for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify Queen of My World for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work. That's why you feel broken down, because that's why you feel lost, because these other people, this other influence. Clarify Queen of My World for Scorpio, shadow work. Please, Holy Spirit, clarify Queen of My World for Scorpio, shadow work. Judgment. Okay. And King of Cups here is on the bottom. Okay, so as I said, I feel like there's good consequences and there's bad consequences to everything in life, right? But it's like, you're making this choice for yourself. This is a choice. And I feel like the universe is trying to kind of like nudge you out of this energy, okay? Clarify Queen of My World for Scorpio one more time, please, Holy Spirit. Shadow work message for Scorpio. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Alright, so I feel like, you know, you definitely, I feel like you feel lost. I feel like you're definitely kind of in this energy of like maybe feeling confused about things. Okay, maybe you don't feel confident enough to make a decision here, you know, because you have some, you know, cloudedness here. With the Seven of Cups, you know, there's like, I'm sensing a lot of confusion. Alright, like you just don't know what to do. Like there's so many angles to look at it from. There's so many things to consider maybe. You know, all these people, all these things other people are saying. And so it's kind of creating this like sense of fogginess, okay, this cloudedness. And I feel like there's a need for you to kind of, yeah, and I'm even paying attention to see these clouds here in this Judgment card, okay, but just beyond, there's, you see, so it's like, it's seeing beyond, okay, it's seeing beyond, it's kind of, you know, clearing out that mental fog so that you can see clearly and make this decision that's going to lead you back to yourself here, I feel like, okay. That's what that is. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. See, I feel like you're holding on to something here that may not necessarily be, you know, for the best in the long run. Alright, and the Hermit card and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like there's some anxiety here and worries, okay? You know, maybe you're kind of in this energy of like needing to retreat and, you know, gain this insight and this wisdom, so that you can kind of, you know, bring yourself out of this cloudedness here. You know, kind of figure out what to do here. Alright, so sitting with this pain, it's like maybe you've been sitting with this pain and now it's time to release this pain. Alright? This pain of feeling lost. You know, like I said, kind of going with what other people are saying and, you know, kind of directing you to do maybe, or suggesting that you do, you know, all at the expense of yourself because you care what they think, you care what they have to say. So I feel like this is about you healing from that and kind of coming back into one place with yourself. Alright, rediscovering yourself. Scorpio, Sun, and Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have for Scorpio shadow work? Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Shadow work message for Scorpio. What else here for Scorpio shadow work, please, Holy Spirit? Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Projections. Alright, that could also be that Seven of Cups energy. Okay. But I feel like this is maybe, you know, other people's influence as well here. I feel like this may be other people's influence. You letting other people's opinions and thoughts and things affect what it is that you do, how it is that you see things, how it is that you feel about things, type of thing. Okay. What else here for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising, and Venus? And notice projections and Seven of Cups. Same number here, 7. What else here for Scorpios, Sun, and Rising, and Venus? Turning in, right? There's that Hermit energy, number 4. The Master on the bottom, alright? So this is about you manifesting here. You know, moving about things in a confident manner, I feel like. And, but first and foremost, there's this need to go inward here and really figure out for yourself, you know, what it is that you want. Like I said, rediscovering yourself here, okay? Gaining that wisdom, gaining that insight for yourself so that you can make a final decision here as to what it is that you're going to do, okay? You know, and never mind what it is that others, you know, have to say about it. Because ultimately, this Ten of Cups is lying in your own hands. So so let's get one more for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit. What other message here? Scorpio, shadow work. Please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so outsider and success. Number 5 and 6. Okay, so you're kind of holding yourself back here, I feel like. This is you needing to choose yourself. And, you know, release whatever this is that you feel tied and bound to with the Hierophant and family and tribe. You know, not to be afraid of, I feel like, releasing that, because, you know, I feel like, you know, the success is lying on the other side of this gate. Okay, so I feel like you're needing to kind of, you know, let yourself move on here so that you can move towards the success, okay? And it's funny because you have 4, 5, 6, and 7 right here. So, like, the progression of these numbers, granted 7 came out first, but that's still interesting. All right. And clinging to the past is here. So there's that 4 of Pentacles energy, okay? What's no longer doing you any good, all right? And it could be this commitment, that, you know, whatever this is that you feel, you know, tied to here, all right? You have clinging to the past, but you also have possibilities, all right? So just consider this, you know. You know, think about what the possibilities, what could be, if you just kind of, you know, learn to let go here a little bit and, you know. Alright. Final advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like you're needing to let something go so that you can come back to yourself. Being okay with being on your own type of thing. That's also what I'm getting with the outsider and success, you know, kind of being that lone ranger, but there's a lot of, you know, possibilities, a lot of good things that could come from it. I feel like sometimes we all need a little bit of experience on our own. Advice for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this shadow work. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, one more. Alright, so belief is here, number 11. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source, okay? So having the confidence within yourself here, all right? Maybe that you can, you know, kind of be on your own, you know, that you don't need anybody else. You don't need other people's approval, all right? This is you just being accepting of yourself, all right, and figuring out that you can be okay on your own type of thing. Emergence, number 25, is on the bottom, which invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place, all right? One more piece of advice for Scorpio in regards to this shadow work reading, please, Holy Spirit. Right, integration, number 30. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Okay, so this is bringing things into, balance, and just, like I said, accepting, it being okay if things do, being okay if things don't. It's just sort of kind of like finding that middle ground for yourself. Because ultimately I feel like that's the place we need to operate from, to be at a higher level here. So embracing yourself as well. That's standing out to me, okay? Hiding your true self, but embracing yourself. Alright, so, but you're hiding yourself for the sake of others here, I feel like, okay? So universal love is on the bottom, number 44, and it says the frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself, okay? Again, coming back to that sense of wholeness, okay? Being whole within yourself, feeling whole on your own, and, emanating that energy out into the universe, okay? I feel like that helps to lift others up as well, okay? So you also have prosperity here, number 36, and empowerment, number 26 behind that, okay? So a lot of good things that could be there for you. It's just sort of a matter of you right now embracing yourself and being true to yourself, I feel like, okay? But I do feel like there's a need to maybe let something go here pertaining to other people around you, other influence. Okay, so Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I wish you much love. I wish you much luck. And I'll catch y'all later. Thanks.